In your car, hopefully your AC is working just fine because you need it today.
Absolutely. It's not one of those days where you really even want to roll down the window by any means, or even tonight. During the overnight hours, we stay warm, so you can't open up the windows and let the breeze in because then your AC bill is going to go way high. Well, right now, we do have some cloud cover out in the Texas and Oklahoma Panhandle. We've got these cumulus clouds. They've been bubbling up for the past few hours now, and we're waiting to see if we can actually get some rain out of this. Now, chances aren't going to be all that great no matter what, but yeah, looking at Storm Shield 9, we're not really seeing anything. We are seeing a couple of showers showing up, though, in New Mexico. Not doing us any good, though. This is our downtown camera up at our Pike Pass Skycam network. Blue skies, but it's 92 degrees. We've got a south-southeast wind at 22, wind gusts at 29, dew points in the upper 60s, so it feels more like 97 degrees. The actual air temperature itself in the upper 90s, low 100s all across the northwest and out in the Panhandle. It's 103 degrees right now in Altus, and we still have lots of low to mid 90s in the far east. But the problem is the dew points are well in the 60s and 70s, mainly along and east of I-35. So after factoring that in, it feels more like the upper 90s and low 100s all across really eastern and central Oklahoma. And the south wind between about 15 to 35 miles an hour. It's great and all, but it's not really providing a whole lot of relief. We have gusts over 40 miles an hour out in the Panhandle. So how long is this heat going to last? Well, we are getting closer and closer into summer. It's summer basically already, but you know, it doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere anytime soon. The good news is I took us out of this dangerous category, but we're going to be flirting with that over the next several days. It does look like some of the data is trying to bring in maybe some more cloud cover, maybe some storms in parts of the state next week, so that should help to lower temperatures a little bit eventually. But for now, we just have to take the necessary heat precautions, stay hydrated, take lots of breaks, make sure to check on those that are elderly and especially those without any AC for whatever reason that may be. And man, spend the time outdoors. You just have to limit it. Make sure to find the shade, pools, anything you can to stay nice and cool. But the main jet stream's well to the north, the ridge of high pressure is out to the west, and it's not really going to move a whole lot over the next several days. So this ridge is going to kind of meander around the central and southern plains and the southeast as well. But as we get into Wednesday, there's going to be this strong storm system well to the north, and that could actually drag a front through here once we get into the Panhandle Wednesday evening. But it's only going to provide a slight to moderate chance of storms. Most of us won't see any rain at all. And then after that, it's going to be dry for a while. It's going to be hot. It's going to be humid. We're basically going to be in this ring of fire. So basically what that means is we're going to have storms on the periphery of where this high pressure is, but with the high pressure pretty much on top of us, that's really going to limit any rain chances. But we are starting to see another bigger storm system move on to the West Coast by about midweek of next week, and that could allow for those rain chances to slowly start to creep back in. Before this evening, a slight chance of storms in the Panhandle. Tonight, temperatures drop down into the mid and upper 70s. Tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be hot again. I think we're going to reach about 93 degrees in Oklahoma City this time, 97 in Alva, 97 in Altus. Wednesday afternoon, still hot, 94, 100 in Altus, 97 in Clinton, 95 in the afternoon in Enid. But by Wednesday evening, there's a slight to moderate chance of storms in the far northwest. If they do get going, if they do develop, we're talking up to golf ball size hail, wind gusts of 65 miles an hour will be a possibility. Thursday, still in the mid 90s, lots of mid and upper 90s across the west, 100 degrees in Guyman. So for this evening, eventually temperatures drop down into the 80s by about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, still the upper 80s, mid 80s by 10. And over the next several days, again, we're going to be staying in the 90s, overnight lows generally in the 70s. Bobby?
Okay, gas.